Cooking Appa.
Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video. Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today Appa is going to make a braised pork leg. Yeah, and sometimes people will be confused whether or not they should use pork front leg or pork hind leg, which is the one at the behind. Now, there's actually no right or wrong answer. If you prefer something more fatty, if you prefer something more tendon, then you go for the leg behind. If you prefer something leaner, go for the front leg. The one I'm using is actually the leaner one, which is the front leg today. Okay, sometimes I use the one behind as well. So it really depends on my mood. Okay, so you decide. And the one at the front is for sure much smaller. Usually the one behind, if you take the whole leg, at least it's going to be easily 2.5 kg, okay, or 3 kg, 2 to 3 kg easily, 2.5 kg to 3 kg. This one is usually smaller, maybe about 2 kg. So I will usually ask the seller to cut it into smaller cutlets like this for me, because it's almost impossible for us to cut at home using our knife or whatever knife you have. You can't cut this one. You need the specific knife for this, okay, cleaver. And then I will ask them to, I will take the whole leg and ask them to separate into two bags, and I will cook it in two different occasions. All right, I already cooked the first one, I think, for pork, pork vinegar the other day. Today, I'm going to do braised pork. Okay, and you will never get tired of eating braised pork, trust me. It's a one very authentic, classic dish. All right, so what do we need here besides the pork? Later, we are going to blanch it. Okay, very important. You must blanch. You cannot skip this part. Cannot skip the step. Let's look at our other ingredient. We have some chopped ginger. All this about 1 tablespoon here. Okay, about 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger, chopped shallot, chopped galangal, and chopped garlic. If you don't have galangal, it's okay. Yeah. So this is optional, but if you have it, it's good. And then 1 spring onion, about half teaspoon of 5 spice powder. Here we have some dried spice. This is star anise. My star anise has already broken, so you see you're seeing few pieces here. But usually I will put about if yours is complete, then you put in about 2 star anise. Yeah, not too much. Also, this is a cinnamon stick. This is 1 bay leaf. Is this cardamom in English also? Because I know the smaller one is called cardamom. I'm not sure whether this bigger one. This is in Chinese we call it 炒果. Can someone help Appa here? 炒果 in English is called what? Because I know the cardamom is the smaller one, the green color, and this is cardamom. This is cardamom, which is the smaller one. But this big one, I'm not sure what is it called. So please help Appa. And then I'm going to put in some tofu as well. Yeah. So and I'm going to use pressure cooker today. Okay. So let's start the first step, which is to blanch the meat. Okay, prepare some water here. While the water is still cold, put in the pork leg. Okay, this is important. You have to put in the pork leg while the water is still cold. Then only you bring out the heat. This is the correct procedure. If not, if your water is already boiling and you put in your pork leg by then, the surface will immediately form, the protein will, on the surface of the pork, will immediately form a layer, which is going to stop, which is going to prevent the excessive blood inside the pork to release. Okay, so you don't want that to happen. I put in few pieces of ginger here to help to remove the gaminess. Also, I'm going to add in some rice wine. You can use Shaoxing wine as well, no problem. So just this process is very simple. Just bring it to a boil and let it boil for a minute or two. Then it is, and you take out the meat and wash it, and the first step is done. That's how simple it is. But then, please make sure you put in inside cold water. Then only you raise the heat. Yep. Okay, it's been boiling for the past 1 minute, and you can see all these scums, the brown color form, yeah, coming out, and that is the source of gaminess. So what we do here is just to take out all the pork leg, and then wash it off with water. Then it's basically your first blanching process is completed. And by using this way, you will be able to remove at least 90% of the gaminess from the meat itself. So it's actually very simple. Ooh. Careful. Okay. Right, the meat blanching is done. Now we are going to make the braised broth. We're going to saute the ingredient. Okay. Put this generous amount of oil here. We are going to saute the ginger, garlic, shallot, and also galangal. Oops. Let me on the hood. Okay, saute this for a minute or two before we continue. We will come back shortly. Alright, this is after about 2-3 minutes. Whoops. A bit too hot. Lower down the heat a little bit. This is where we can actually put in some hot water. And I'm putting in the spices here, the cinnamon, bay leaf, 草果, and also the star anise. 5 spice powder. About 2 tablespoons of rock sugar. You can use white sugar, also can. About small half bowl. This is a small bowl, okay? Half bowl of light soya sauce. Half bowl of dark soya sauce. This is more for the color. Okay. Basically, you want your broth to be able to cover all your ingredients. So I have about 1 kg of pork leg and also 2 pieces of traditional tofu. Just bring this to a boil, and you can do a little bit of seasoning. Use salt and sugar to adjust the taste, yeah. Then we can put everything inside the pressure cooker. Let's bring this to a boil. Alright, in less than 2 minutes it's already boiling, so you can taste it a bit. I'm going to add a little bit of salt with a little bit of sugar. Okay, then we are ready to put this over to the pressure cooker. We're going to move the scene over. Right, here's my Philips pressure cooker, one of my favorite equipment at home. So first thing we do is to put in the blanch pork leg. And zoom in for you. Okay, the blanched pork leg. And then not forgetting we have 2 pieces of tofu. By the way, if you have hard-boiled egg, you can also add it in. Okay, hard-boiled egg will go very well with it. And we have 1 piece of spring onion, put it in. Now I'm going to put in, whoops, angle is not correct. Because of the angle is blocking, certain things is blocking. Okay, it's okay. Yep. Okay, make sure everything is nicely submerged. Now, one thing good about pressure cooker is that the water will not reduce. So it's not like conventional pot, yeah, where you when you put it in a simmer mode, you have to keep on checking the water level because the water will reduce. But pressure cooker, no need. Put it inside, it will cook by itself, and you don't have to check the water level. You put in 2 liters inside, in the end, it will come out. It will end up about 2 liters as well. Okay, and then I'm going to close it. Oh, let me adjust the angle for you a bit. Okay, close it and then lock it. Let me choose. This is I'm going to use the beef and lamb. About 30 minutes. Pressure, I'm going to reduce it a little bit to maybe 50. Timing 30 minutes is fine. Press this for 3 seconds and yeah. So after actually this particular machine will take at least about 5 to 10 minutes to build out the steam at the front, and then at least another 10 minutes to release slowly release the pressure by itself. So total cooking time may end up about 45 minutes as well. So if you are using a normal pot, I would suggest you to bring it to a boil, then simmer down and close the lid and cook it under medium-low heat for at least 1 hour. Okay? So some people actually told Appa, your pressure cooker is not faster than my normal pot. I know it's not about, for me, it's not about faster, but it's really about the kind of texture you want. This machine, even though it will take at least 45 minutes to even sometime about 1 hour, but the kind of texture is really what I want. It's going to be very, very tender. Okay? So I can just leave it and come back in about 45 minutes. All right, it is releasing. This is after about 15 minutes. It's now releasing the pressure by itself. You can see now it's about 1 kilopascal left inside. This is the one thing about I like about this particular pressure cooker. It is that I can actually see exactly what kind of pressure is actually inside here. Okay, it's releasing right now. 0, 0. Okay, done. Right. So now we have to be very carefully. It's going to be very hot. Unlock it. Press this one. Wow. Oh, super fragrant. Actually, my whole house is very fragrant right now. All right. So just now, I was telling you about the kind of texture that I wanted. So what kind of texture I'm really looking for? Let me see if I can show you here. Can you see how the pork skin actually move? See? That's how tender it is. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of tenderness I want. Actually, after cooking this, then only I realized I still got 2 duck drumstick inside my fridge. I should just put it inside to cook together. It'll be very nice also. Okay, braised duck. Yeah, Teochew braised duck. Okay, now it's basically done. What we need to do right now is just to do some final seasoning using salt and sugar and adjust to taste. Let me taste it. Okay. I'm going to give it some salt. And a little bit of sugar. All right, done. So we are going to eat this together with some chili padi and light soya sauce. So I'm going to scoop out. Let me try to let it melt first. I didn't prepare the hard-boiled egg. If not, hard-boiled egg go in here is it's going to taste really good also. Right. I'm just going to take out the pork leg. Wow. Super soft, super tender. Actually, I prefer to have a little bit of bite feel, or some people call mouth feel, 口感, yeah. But my family actually they prefer the super tender style. So no right or wrong. Different people will have different liking, yeah. No right or wrong. Okay. Tofu is huge. How do I put in the whole tofu into this particular pot? Bowl. Okay. Yep. Let me adjust the angle for you. Okay, so here's my braised pork leg. Yeah. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page, click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.